Alright. Hey. Hey James, how are you? So this is the first ROM hack I've opened. Voice reveal. So this is the first ROM hack I've opened. I played this one before, but it was a long time ago. This one is called Axon Fanatics F-Zero. That's what this one is called. Hey Rob. I don't know if you heard Rob, but this is the first ROM hack I'm playing. It's called Axon Fanatics F-Zero. That's what this first ROM hack is called. So I have my controller connected, so I'm not using a keyboard right now. I'm using my Pro Controller. I just binded the binded my Pro Controller to the keyboard inputs, so I'm able to play with the controller. Might only be able to watch and not listen for a little bit. Sorry. Oh, okay. But you're listening right now? Okay. That's okay. I'm just gonna be playing the ROM hacks and talking, so I don't know if you guys want me to play a specific vehicle. My original plan was just to play as Blue Falcon, because Blue Falcon is, like, the standard vehicle. But if you guys want me to play something else, I can. Like, whatever works. But the later ROM hacks, I'm starting from, like, easiest to most difficult. So this one's a lot on the easier side and can be beaten with, like, every vehicle, I'm pretty sure. So, I could do that, but some of the later ROM hacks can only be beaten with Fire Stingray and maybe Goose, but it's because the other vehicles aren't fast enough to make some of the jumps. So literally only Stingray can do them, but I'm pretty sure this is a ROM hack that can be done with every vehicle. So I'll probably start off with Falcon if you guys want. And we're obviously starting with Night League. So I'm going to be doing Master on all of these. But, so, yeah, so we'll just get started. I'll just be playing. That's about it. So the first one, we all know it, Mute City 1, but you'll notice the track layout is a little different in the bottom left. Let me know how the stream looks and everything, guys, by the way. So I did play Mute City 1 on this ROM hack right before I started streaming, just to test to see if everything worked, so I am kind of used to this stage already, because I played it right before. So I kind of know what I'm doing. That was really close. James, I'd like to see you time attack these courses. James, time attack, Axon Fanatics F-Zero. This is cool. It is really cool. I'm a big fan of the F-Zero ROM hacks. They're really good. Whoops. Hard landed. Oops. Ah, crap. So the first stage is really easy. This Mute City 1 is, like, insanely easy. Also, in this ROM hack, some of the other ROM hacks are better, but in this ROM hack, the AI pathing isn't, like, super good, and there's, even on Master difficulty, their speed is really low. So they're actually really slow in this ROM hack, that even Golden Fox on Master can outrun the CPUs really easily. Because their max speed is only, like, 390, or, like, 390. It cycles between, like, 390 and 399, I think. So even on Master, they're really slow. So I'm just starting with the easiest ROM hacks first, and then we're gonna work our way up. See, look at my speed cycling in the top right there. Oh no, it's like 380 and 390 something. Do you want to hold up and get all the jumps? Yeah, probably, but that's a really hard input for me to do. Like, I have a hard time holding down and then holding up immediately after, because then I have a D-pad moment, and then I lose control. Like, I did it once. Pretty cool track. Yeah, I like the track. The tracks in these ROM hacks are usually fairly well made for the most part. So the tracks that aren't actually in the same order that they're in the original game, so I believe the next one is Red Canyon. Yeah, it's Red Canyon 1, yeah. This track is pretty cool, I remember. And the game should be in like HD as well, because the emulator upscales it. You gotta dodge these. Oh crap! Whoops, never mind. No, you don't want to dodge those. I forgot. Whoops, never mind. Ignore what I said. You don't want to dodge those. You want to actually hit those magnets, because then you freaking you don't get pulled down. That's another thing. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I like landed out of bounds for a second. That's kind of that like out of bounds thing that like a lot of people were talking about in like 99, where it glitches you out of bounds. It's a lot easier in these ROM hacks. There we go. See, that was what I was supposed to do. So this stage is really short, kind of like Mute City 1. The tracks get really long in these ROM hacks, though. The beginning ones are pretty short. Like this Red Canyon 1. See, like to the right there, where this track goes, that's where the Red Canyon 2 goes. Dun 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 dun. There's so many spots for energy on this, in case you run out. Falcon's pretty good at making these turns, at least. Because some of these turns are really hard to make. Like with Goose, these turns are pretty hard to make. I'm cool with replaying these ROM hacks with different vehicles as well, if you guys want to see that. But like I said, some of these I'm going to have to play with Stingray, because they literally cannot be beaten with other vehicles. Luckily, it's my main vehicle, so you guys will see some action. Pretty neat. It is pretty neat. Also, here in these ROM hacks, it's showcased like pretty well, but the AI cars can land out of bounds and they don't die. Like you saw some of the bumpers can't make that jump, so they land out of bounds. So you might notice that they just like do the animation for like taking damage, but they don't die. Oh crap. I'm like the only person ever to hit those mines, probably. Alright, so what's next? Port Town 1. Ooh, okay. By the way, like I said it earlier, but I have played this before, but I haven't played it in about 2 years. And because of that, I don't remember a lot of these. Oh god. I remember some of them, but... Like, I remembered Mute City 1, but I don't remember this one, really. James, I want to see you, like, time attack these. That was so risky for no reason. These ROM hacks are just, like, fun to do. So, how's your guys' nights going? Yeah, you should, James. You could. It's not that hard to do, actually. It's like pretty easy. If you have a Steam account already, it's really easy to do. Because I know you wouldn't want to play with a keyboard, so you would just need to bind like the keyboard inputs to controller inputs. So like I have the Z key bound to B on the controller because Z is accelerate. So I have it binded to B, so it does the exact same thing as a regular like controller. You're okay, just chilling? That's good. It's good to just chill. You're bad at SNES bumpers? I guess. They're, like, fairly predictable, but they can sometimes, like, do crazy things. I know there's a ROM hack that allows you to practice mode every track. I do know that. Like, not just the Nightly tracks and Port Town 2 and Whiteland 1. There's a ROM hacks that let you practice every single one. Deathwind 1. Look at this Deathwind 1. Imagine if this Deathwind 1 was in 99. Look, there's not even any wind. Can I make this? Yep, okay. Woo! I wasn't sure if I could make that. But look, there's no wind. There's wind here, though, I think. Yeah, see, there's wind here. Not on that first part, though. Okay, I remember this track a little bit. I do slightly. See, there's no wind here. Whee! So like I said, I'm going from the easiest ROM hacks to like the harder ones. So like this ROM hack is pretty easy, mainly because the CPUs aren't that good on it. Like, the CPUs are like, really slow, even on master difficulty, so that's kind of why this one's not too hard. Scary jumps, yeah. Just imagine if this was at 99, though. I don't think this is actually wind. I think this is a magnet, because it doesn't look the same. Like, it doesn't look the same as when the wind pushes you in this game. It looks more like a magnet. And because it only affects that one part of the stage, it doesn't affect over here. Which makes me think it's actually a magnet, like a hidden magnet somewhere. See, the bumpers are like landing out of bounds because they can't make the jump. Hope this is like interesting for you guys because I don't want you guys to be like bored out of your minds. I think it's cool. But I want you guys to think it's cool. You don't have to be as interested in it as I am, but as long as you enjoy watching it, that's what matters. Hey, the stingray! There's the fire stingray, I saw it. There it is. That's a fun stage. They are really cool, James. I think they're pretty insane. Like, this is only the beginning. This ROM hack is like pretty like basic in comparison to some of the other ones. Some of the other ones are like Kaizo F-Zero almost. Like, they're so hard, some of them. That golden fox almost nailed me. Dr. Stewart almost like destroyed me. I'm staying in the middle here because there's like magnets here for some reason that like pull you to the side, so I'm trying to like stay in the middle. Golden Fox has kind of a hard time on the stage because of the ice. Oh, jeez. Excuse me. Falcon can at least make these turns pretty well. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember if Falcon can complete every stage in this game. Because I can't remember. It can complete the Night League, as you can see, but I don't know if it can complete the other ones. I'll have to see. I might get soft locked on one of the stages, and then I'm gonna need to restart and like select Stingray. I mean, that'll just be more entertainment for you guys, I guess. The performance is really good. Like, I think because I have a better computer than the last time I played an emulator, the like video quality is smoother. Like, it's not like the emulator itself runs smoother. Ah, crap. The ice in SNES like destroys you. Not that much, but it can cause, like... It doesn't, like... yeah, you're right. It doesn't really affect the video quality of the emulator. It just, if you have a not-so-good computer, it can, like, lag a little bit, or it, like, freezes occasionally. But last time I recorded SNES ROM hacks, I had a computer with less processing power, so now that I have a better one, it, like, runs a lot better. I can also change how it looks. I don't think you guys can see this, but I can change the, like, filter, so I can make it look like this. Like, check this out. Look at that. Does that look better? What do you guys think of that? Think it looks better like this, or you'll have to let me know. See, these are my PBs from... Because I copied the save file. Because in order to get these ROM hacks to work, you have to copy... Like, you have to patch the ROM hack to an existing F-Zero ROM hack. Or, like, sorry. You have to patch it to an existing F-Zero ROM, like a vanilla F-Zero ROM. And I had a lot of times on this from when I used to play F-Zero on an emulator rather than a console. So, these are times from the vanilla game, but since this is, like, you know, a ROM hack, the times are going to be a lot faster or slower sometimes. So these are not correct, by the way. Like, see, if I click Big Blue, it says Red Canyon 1. Or if I click Sand Ocean, it says Port Town 1. Because it's like the order it is in this version of the game, not the original. So do you guys think it looks better like this, or do you want me to, like, change the filter back? You guys have to let me know. Okay, so we'll try Queen League. I don't know if I can complete it with Falcon, but we'll try. So see, instead of turning right there, we go straight. Oh god, gotta go this way. So it's essentially almost the same as Mute City 1, but with like a few extra steps, kinda. Hey, Mega Snack. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for joining. I'm just playing some F-Zero ROM hacks. I'm starting with the easier ones and moving on to the hard ones. This is Axe and Fanatics F-Zero. This is the first one. I guess that would be the faster way of doing it. And I'm doing it with Falcon just because it's the like basic vehicle, like it's the default kinda. Ooh, that was close. And James, before you ask, no, I don't think you can skip that. I'm pretty sure, I don't think you can skip that, because if you try to jump, like, into the area from Mute City 1, I don't think it UFOs you, but I just don't think it counts as a lap. I'm pretty sure. No problem. Yeah, it's great to see you, Mega Snick. Ah. That looked really weird. The camera did like a full 360. Do you guys want this filter on still, or I can turn it off? Or I can turn it down a little bit, maybe. I don't want it. I'll just turn it off. Why not? So, there, I'll turn it off for you guys, so you guys can see the thing more clearly. What's next? White Land 1. Okay. Ooh. For those that don't know, I really enjoy the sound effect in SNES when you pass other vehicles or they pass you. It's, it just goes like... I wish it did that in 99, but... You have to be going fast enough here, otherwise you can't make this jump. Kind of like regular White Land 2 in the vanilla game. Such good music. I like the line of mines over here. The bumper's gonna hit it. So see, you gotta be careful, because the bumpers sometimes hit it and they go flying into you. I remember that. I think a long time ago that happened to me in this ROM hack, where I was just driving straight, a bumper hits a mine from the side, and then it comes flying into me. Oh, how tragic. Uh-oh. Easy. That one's a pretty easy one. Yeah, Zelda, like, I was kind of imagining the same thing. I don't know if you could still hear me or not, because you said you couldn't for a long time. But, like, 99 racers on these tracks, that would be, like, the craziest thing ever. Deathwind 2. Alright, so this is kind of like the one I just played in Night League, but it's like, longer. Like, if you look at the map there. Like, same track, but with more added onto it. See, instead of going straight there, I go this way. There's wind here, I remember that, yep. I remember that. I remembered it, like, the last second. So see, there's, like, wind in all these areas. So here's the part of Deathwind 1 that we were in earlier. And then I remember there's a part added at the end up here, I believe. Yeah, so instead of turning right here, we go straight. And there's just this area with mines. Yeah, see, like that. So you gotta be really careful of, like, the wind right here. It's really hard to get between that. Oh, crap. Oh, these ROM hacks. The out of bounds in these ROM hacks are, like, super glitchy sometimes. Like, I mean, like, beyond glitchy. Like, literally right there, I couldn't control where I was going. The game was just, like, dragging me around. Let's try to not do that again. There we go. Hey, give me some health, please. I lost, like, literally all my health from that, like, from flying out of bounds. James, imagine time attacking this. Like, in that part specifically, like that dirt part. That would be wild. Oh, Lord. No! Oh, no, I don't know if I can make this. Please make it. Okay. Whew. I know there's a dash plate before it, but, like, you can still miss that, I think. Crap. Got stuck in the dirt. Like, this would be, like, a super wild stage to time attack, that's for sure. And I know I keep talking about time attack, but I just imagine, like, James's crazy, like, world record attempts on this. Alright. That was pretty intense. That stage is pretty fun, actually. I like that one. It's just like Deathwind 1, but like longer portions, which is kind of how vanilla F-Zero is. Like, Port Town 1 is literally just Port Town 2, but Port Town part adds like the hairpin and that little squiggly part at the end. So I kind of like that they did that. Like, they followed with the theme. Alright, White Land 2. White Land 2 is a lot different than White Land 1, kind of like the vanilla game. I remember this. You have to be kind of careful with this part, because if you go like too fast, it won't count your lap, and then you have to like try again. I remember this. Because, like, if you jump over that little part, it'll think you, like, skipped, like, too much of the lap, and it'll say, like, reverse, like you're going the wrong way. And then your lap won't count. I remember that. So you have to be, like, kind of careful there. It's like you kind of have to, like, do one of these maneuvers. You could probably cut it a little closer, but I'm not risking it. Oh! Why did that not blow up? Oh my lord. These ROM hacks are something. What is it, Mega Snack? Oh, are you the what's his name from the SpongeBob theme song? Are you ready, kids? Aye, aye, Captain. I can't hear you. Aye, aye, Captain. Oh. Oh, because this was Whiteland 2. I forgot this wasn't the last stage in the Grand Prix, because I'm so used to Whiteland 2 being the last one. I was expecting the results, like, the like, ending results. Alright, oh, Sand Ocean is the last one. Oh, no. Oh, I remember this one. Oh, my. If you try to play this one with Stingray, this one with Stingray is actually really hard. I remember this. Because, like, these turns are so hard to make with Stingray. Oh, my... See, like, these turns are really... You actually have to use the brakes. You can't make them. It's impossible. When going full speed with Stingray, you cannot make those turns. This one I think you can make, but... What do you guys think of this stage? Like, see, even Falcon can barely make that. Yeah, see, this is, like, the first, like, pretty hard stage in this ROM hack that I can think of. Because the other ones are, like, fairly simple. Can I make this? No. Okay, wait. I don't know if I can finish this with Falcon. I might have to use Goose. Goose can make it, I know that. I'll see if I can make it, like, one more time. See, like I told you, like, sometimes these vehicles can't make those jumps. Goose has the longer dash plate speed, so I think Goose might be able to make it, but... I don't know. We'll have to see. Oh yeah, it's cool, Mega Snick. A lot of people aren't, like, super familiar with it. Like, a lot of people that play 99 aren't really that familiar with it. I'm mainly familiar with it because I played a lot of them, especially 2 years ago. But, I haven't played them, like, in 2 years, so I forget a lot of these. This one I remember quite well, though. Because this was, like, the first one I did, I think, if I remember correctly. So let's see if I can make this. Can I maybe make this still? No, I don't think Falcon can make it. So I think I have to restart the GP. Kind of unfortunate, but I don't really mind. I'll try with Stingray, because I did say that track was hard with Stingray, so I'll give it a try. I don't mind playing through it again. There we go. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, sir. So you guys get to see my Stingray skills now. You guys get to see my main already. You guys get to see some Stingray action, so that's exciting. But yeah, Mega Snack, if you want, you could look into like the ROM hack stuff, because it's there's some fun ones. Some of them are really hard though. I discussed this with some of you before, but this there's some ROM hacks that are literally, some of the tracks are like 10 minutes long. Like they're super long. So like it's more of an endurance test than like stuff like that. But I think some of them are long and difficult. Imagine if they added these tracks to like classic mode 99 or something like that. Stingrays would dominate, I feel like, though. Would be fun though. Holy. Ah, crud. This is crazy. Like, what's crazy about it? Just like the track itself, like what I'm doing, like, what's crazy about it? I'm not asking to like make you feel stupid. I'm just like actually curious, like what you think is cool about it. That's cool. I can kind of like make the camera do that. I kind of messed up that second back bump because I didn't know what side he was going to be on. It's okay, though. Alright, so this one should be, like, pretty easy. Because there's a lot of really long straightaways. Glad you guys seem to be enjoying it, though. Like, it seems like you guys are enjoying seeing this. I have plenty of more of them. I think I have 8 or 9 ROM hacks on my computer. There are more that exist that I don't have downloaded. That I could go download them, obviously, but these are just the ones I have for now. Hey, Taco. Great to see you. I'm just playing some ROM hacks, as you can see. Woo! Yeah, there's a lot of cool ones, Taco. You weren't here when I was talking about it, but I've played a lot of these already, like 2 years ago, but I haven't played them in a long time, and I'm starting with the easier ones. Like, this is an easier one, but there's some of them that are, like, really, really hard. They're all, like, really good for the most part, and it's, like, new tracks if you haven't played them already, so... Oh, excuse me. Oh, crap. Ooh! That was something. Yeah, Taco, you weren't here for the Night League, but the Night League was Mute City 1, Mute City 1, Red Canyon 1, Port Town 1, Deathwind 1, and Big Blue. Those were the Night League ones, in that order. Stingray does, like, really good on this because there's so many dashes. Yeah, so Taco, I did this Grand Prix right before you joined in Falcon, but the problem is Falcon can't beat it, because on the final track of this Grand Prix, there's a jump that the Falcon isn't fast enough to make. Goose can make it, but I wanted to play Stingray. So that's kind of why I'm doing this again. But at least you get to see it. So, that's cool. Crap. Oops. Oopsies. I don't know why they would make it that way. I mean, I don't know if it was intentional or not, but because some of these people are probably, that make these ROM hacks are probably not, like, insane game developers, but they make, like, Falcon and Fox can't make the jump. So you need to play Stingray. And I think for King League, I absolutely have to play Stingray. I can't even play Goose, because I don't think Goose can make the jumps. I think, if I remember correctly. What do you mean no one plays Fox? Everybody plays Fox. I mean, look at me. I play Fox. So, therefore, everybody plays Fox. Am I not everybody? I play Fox. I play Fox. See, James says Fox is the best, see? Listen to him. Everyone plays the Golden Fox. Like, especially in Classic, 99, everybody plays it because it's meta. You just can't admit that. You just can't admit the truth. Some people can't handle it, and that's okay. Everybody's different. Two James makes a right, I suppose. Right, that's how the saying goes. Woo! Oh, bumpers. SNES bumpers. Whee! Fox is really fun. It's just I can play it for Night League in this ROM hack, but not in King League or Queen League. I think the ROM hack I'm going to do after this one, I think every vehicle can beat it, if I remember correctly. So I can actually play some different ones, maybe, if you guys want to see that. But for this one, I think the rest of this ROM hack, I'm going to have to play Stingray, which is okay. Holy. Holy crapola. If any of you guys have like any questions about like these ROM hacks or anything I'm doing, like feel free to ask. Like I'm happy to talk about anything, to be honest. Like I like to talk to people about this kind of stuff because I'm such a nerd for a lot of this stuff. So it's fun to like talk about with other people, other fellow nerds. Like I can't bring this up to my college friends and in the college cafeteria. They're not gonna want to hear it. They're gonna be like, James, what are you talking about? Like, I heard the word game and I wasn't listening to anything past that, and I'm just like, okay, that's cool. Oh yeah. So you weren't here when I explained this. If you try to jump over that cut, you'll like miss one of the invisible checkpoints and it'll say like reverse as if you like are going the wrong way, and it won't count the lap. So you can't like skip the corner like that much. You can probably skip it a little more than I'm doing. I'm just like playing it really safe. Jameses aren't nerds? What are you talking about? There's a lot of nerds I know named James. Plenty. I've met plenty of Jameses in my day. It's okay, Taco, don't be sad. I think you might be able to take it deeper than I'm doing. It's just I don't feel like restarting some of these stages. So I'm like I'm kind of taking it like safely. I know, an angry video game nerd. And that's funny, Taco, because his name is also James. Like his name is James Rolfe. So AVGN canonically has the name James. Like on his birth certificate, it says James. So it's funny you mentioned that. So see, I cut off that corner a little bit more that time, and it still didn't do it, but like I'm not risking it. Alright, now we're back to where we were. So, I might actually struggle on this next stage, because this next stage is for Stingray is really hard. And you might think, oh, Sand Ocean, it's easy, like Stingray's really good at this one. Not quite. Not quite. Let's see. Woo! Hey, Ryan. Good to see you. If you try to go like ham on these turns, you literally can't make it. I braked on purpose to get that. That was pretty funny. Whee! See, guys, this is or Taco, that's the jump that Falcon can't make. Like, if you try to make that jump with Falcon, it can't make it. Always enjoy Retro James for Jameses. Yeah, like, see, like that? See, I can't make it. So, like, that's why this stage is pretty tough. But with my Stingray skills, I'll be able to finish it. Like, it's so easy if you get hit by one of these mines, it's so easy to just get, like, hit into, like, the rest of them and die. I'm also not cutting that corner super hard, because I'm pretty sure that's another one of those areas that it it says, oh, you're going the wrong way, and it won't count the lap. Yeah, this is like, at least early on, it's one of the easier ones. Crud! See, like, I wasn't even going that fast, and I still hit that. This is one of, like, the easier ones. Taco, there's some ROM hacks that are, like, essentially almost the equivalent of, like, Kaizo F-Zero. Like, some of them are, like, downright, like, brutal. I'm excited to, like, play those for you guys, though, because they're cool. They're just really hard. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the Ryan we know. Oh my lord. Burnt. Burnt. I was waiting for the back bump. I was like holding my breath there. Alright, there we go. Fixed it. Nailed it. Perfect. Totally intentional. Luckily, there's a good amount of, like, refillers on this stage. This stage would actually be, like, much harder without them. Oh my god. I get so scared. Thank you. Yeah, I literally have to full slam the brakes right there, otherwise I can't make that turn. So that's the interesting thing about a lot of these ROM hacks too, is they force you to like use the brakes with Stingray sometimes. Like there's one ROM hack in particular that really emphasizes that, if I recall correctly. Yippee! James, imagine time attacking this one. Stretch out the wrists a little bit. Oh, Taco, that's... Taco, this is nothing. There's some ROM hacks, Taco, that the tracks are 10 minutes. There's some that are literally 10 minutes in other ROM hacks. So that's like, this is nothing. Like you might think this is a long track, but trust me, you're in for a treat. But yeah, SNES is also 5 laps. SNES is 5 laps. Sometimes in 99, I forget that it's not 5 laps because I'm so used to this, like, SNES, that, like, I forget that it's not 5 laps. Yeah, the ending cutscene kind of glitches because normally the ending cutscene is supposed to take place on White Land 2, but White Land 2 is not the final track in this GP, so the game just breaks for a second, trying to load the cutscene. Alright, so for this last one, I have to pick Stingray, because the other vehicles can't do it. Alright, so first we have Mute City 3. Look at this track, guys. It's like a combination of the other ones, but like, a little bit different. Oh wait, crap, I wasn't paying attention. I was not paying attention to where the track was going. I was expecting a longer straightaway. I was expecting a much longer straightaway like the original Mute City, and I just like went straight into a wall. So see, instead of going straight here like the other two Mute Cities, we gotta go this way. Yikes. I need this. I haven't done any time attack in this game, but I'd imagine if you did for these ROM hacks, it would be absolutely brutal. Like doing... James, you gotta get speedlund on this. You gotta be like, speedlund. Try time attacking this course. Wonder how he would do. Woo! That ending part is so tough. But James, notice how I'm like not blast turning on those turns? That's kind of what I was always like, James, you gotta turn and not blast turn because you're losing speed when not at full speed. Time attacking is relaxing? That's just cap. Well, I guess it depends what you're doing. If you're time attacking, I don't know, like Deathwind 1 Classic? I don't know, that seems kind of relaxing. At least to me. No bias at all, trust, wink wink, nudge nudge. Ah! Crapola. Oh my lord. That's like, that's actually really tough. Getting through that is actually like insane. The time attack for that would be absolutely wild. Oh, Rob, you couldn't hear me that whole time? Oh, I thought you said that like you were gonna tell me when you couldn't hear me. I didn't realize you couldn't hear me that entire time. I'm sorry. I was talking to you that whole time, and I was like, I hope he's good. James, you're an intermediate player now? That's good. Hopefully I can teach you more tech. And you'll be a master in no time. Trust. What do you mean? Classic Firefield time attack is very relaxing? I don't know about that, Taco. I mean, Falcon is kind of relaxing, but if you choose Goose Classic Firefield time attack is absolutely not relaxing. That one is really hard. Like, that's insanely tough. I had to turn off my audio because we were watching the baseball game. Oh, no problem. I didn't know. I'm sorry. I failed the FZD reading test. Rob, like, since you couldn't hear me, I was talking about some like aspects of the ROM hack and stuff. But what do you think of it so far? I haven't heard your opinion on it. Like, what you think of these tracks? Oh, Jesus. I forget where these tracks go. See, I don't think Falcon can make this. Yeah, Falcon cannot make that. I think you have to wall bonk there, I think. I want to play these at 99. Oh, imagine. I was talking about that earlier, but like, you couldn't hear me. But like in 99, that would be like the most insane thing ever. Like that would be just like masochism. It would basically be an elaborate way of killing yourself. But it would be fun, though. They look awesome. They are. They're challenging, though. Like, this one, it's challenging. For sure. Like that. That was hard. I would be curious to, like, watch you guys play these to, like, see how you do. It would be fun to, like, do that at some point. Oh, Lord. Luckily, this refiller on this stage is massive. Helps out with all the mines. It's, like, almost impossible not to get through there without hitting a single mine. The long jumps where you can't see where you can't see where you're landing are kind of scary. Yeah, it's a little terrifying. But once you learn it, it's not too bad, I guess. Like, where you need to land, it's not too bad. The only scary part about it is, like, on stages like this, the area where you need to land isn't very wide. So, like, you kind of need to know where you're gonna land. And especially since a lot of you aren't very used to, like, F-Zero SNES, like the physics when you're on dash plates, and how when you press L or R when in the dash plate state, it, like, prevents you from, it, like, locks you into, like, strafing really hard or really little, but you can cancel it with the D-pad like this. See, like that? Tested it out for you guys. There's no grounded dash plates, so I can't really show you guys on this stage, but it's a thing. If you've played SNES, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay, bumper. That was not necessary. You did not have to do that. Stop. There's the golden fox, I think. Yeah, there's the golden fox. By the way, like, earlier I was messing with this, but, like, I can change the filter to, like, look like this. What do you guys think of this? Do you guys want me to play with this? Or I could turn it down a little bit, too. Like, see, I can turn it to this. It's, like, a little easier to look at, I guess. If you guys think this looks better. Yeah, I can, like, enable a CRT filter. That's NTSC composite. I'm gonna do one race with this on. I'll do one race, like, with this on. Unless you guys want me to keep it on. So this is Red Canyon 2. This stage is pretty tough, from what I remember. If we look at the map. Especially with Stingray, like, a lot of these stages are so hard because the turns are, like, so tight. Okay, what's up here? This area is really hard with, like, all the bumpers and everything. Last time I did it... Yeah, you should do it next time you play. When I play this game on the Switch, you can, like, enable scan lines and stuff. I choose to enable the CRT scan lines when I play this game, because I think it honestly, like, looks better with it. Last time I did it in the OG, it felt like a fever dream. It does a little bit, like, it looks pretty good. I like how it looks. Some people, like, think it looks not good, but I think it looks good. Looks good. Thanks, Rob. I think it looks pretty good, too. It's actually faster to do that, I think, because I retained like 410 speed off of that. Oh, yeah. No, that looks better. Okay, so it looks better when I have this filter on versus the other one I had. Like, versus the other CRT filter I used that was, like, more CRT than this one. Is that what you're referring to? Oh god, I even knew that was gonna happen too. No! Oh no. Woo! That was close. See, like, because I got hit right before it, I almost didn't make it. I also like the sound of the refiller, like the pit in this game versus the pit in 99 when you're getting health back. I think it sounds cooler. It's like the little things I like better about this game. Oh my god. No! Ugh. Alright, well. Unfortunate. Skill issue. Whoops. I got hit out of bounds by a bumper. Alright, let's try that again. Let's try to not get that to happen again. Unfortunate it happened on the last lap too, though, because then I have to do the whole course again. Glorped. Unfortunate. So I guess glorping exists in SNES to an extent. I mean, in ROM hacks it exists clearly. There's a lot of like quirks with ROM hacks where like you can kind of get like forced out of bounds, like through walls much more easily in a lot of ROM hacks compared to the vanilla game, I feel like. I don't know if it's something to do with how the track is like edited or the walls. I'm not entirely sure, but I tend to notice that you get like pushed out of bounds in ROM hacks significantly more than the vanilla game, because in the vanilla game it never happens. I'm pretty sure it literally never happens. But in ROM hacks it seems to happen like 100 times more. For some reason. Alright, let's see if I can avoid that bumper on the final lap this time. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh crap. Stupid weird geometry. Oh god. Don't blame the geometry. I can blame the geometry all I want. I got a 90-something in geometry in high school, okay? I can blame the geometry all I want. And then in algebra, I got like a 60 in high school, I'm pretty sure. But in geometry, I did really good. That I can say with confidence. So I'm essentially a geometry expert, believe it or not, based on that. Not a perfect grade? Yeah, true, but... Hey, the only one, at least from what I believe, the only perfect one that exists is God, so I mean, like, no one's perfect. Everybody makes mistakes, you know? Even the experts mess up from time to time. Hey look, there's the Blue Falcon. Hey buddy. Alright. I finished that with minimal issues that time. Alright. Next is Silence. Oh no. I remember this one, I think. I remember this one. Yep, I remember this one. This one is actually really hard. Good lord. I do remember this one. Stop. Yep. Okay, I'm dodging that because I... Oh wait, yep, forgot there's magnets. Yep, I forgot. Yep, this is why it's hard, that part. I remember that. Yep, this stage is insanely hard. I remember that. Yep, you gotta go to the right, remember that. And then this whole part is a refiller, I think. I don't know why the person made it that way, but... Gentlemen, what is the atrocity I'm looking at? This is a ROM hack. This is called Axon Fanatics F-Zero. That's the name of this ROM hack. I played a lot of the ROM hacks 2 years ago, kind of like I said, but... I haven't played them in a while, and they're really hard, a lot of them. So this is hard because the bumpers sometimes get in the way. Oh crap, forgot which way it went. Oops. Don't screw me. Yep. 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 I'm like locked in so hard on this. Like this course is actually really hard. You saw this one before? Oh, yeah, because there's a guy that, like, posts ROM hacks on YouTube, so maybe you've seen his channel, or you saw it somewhere else. I don't like those turns. What don't you like about him, Rob? What's not to like? What's not to like, huh? This is, like, so intense, only because if you mess it up, you have to start the whole race over. That's the reason it's so intense as well. No! Uh-oh. I might be cooked. I gotta dodge this. I saved it. I saved it. Yeah, 5 laps of this. That's like the craziest part. And this stage can only be done with Stingray. The other vehicles can't finish this for obvious reasons. James, imagine time attacking this one. I'm gonna ask that question like so many times, but imagine time attacking this. You'd only be able to time attack it with Stingray because the other vehicles can't finish it, but imagine you like edited it in such a way that the other vehicles could finish it. Take a deep breath. It's fine. This is supposed to be fun, very casual. I have to lean there because there's magnets there. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh. Woo! This is like Kaizo F-Zero in a lot of ways. Oh, Lord. Alright. Alright. Do not hit me. Get out of my way! I'm like holding my breath almost. God. Do not. Do not. Okay. No! Okay. Okay. I need a minute after that one. My hands are like shaking after that. Like that was actually like super intense. Oh, okay. Would be insane. It would be absolutely insane if this was in the other games. Like if this was in 99. So where are the intense tracks? This looks too easy. Oh yeah. Let's see you let's see you try it, Ellie. Also, Ellie, it's really good to see you. I'm happy you're here. Thank you for joining. What is this map? This track is basically the baby park of F-Zero. What do you mean? I remember one of these hacks, you could make a jump. You couldn't make a jump with Falcon. Yeah, there's quite a few of them that are like that. At least in this one, it's like pretty prominent. Oh yes, we need more jump islands like that. Oh, that's like the scariest part because you need to jump, hit the magnet, and then get pulled down. Because if you don't get pulled down enough, you'll like overshoot the jump and you'll fall off and die. On a Sand Ocean track, yeah, I did that one earlier. It was in the Queen League. It was the final track of the Queen League, Sand Ocean. Fox and Falcon can't make it. Goose can just barely make it. Under most circumstances, it can just barely make it. And then Stingray can make it just fine. Especially for team battle. Oh, team battle on this track, that'd be something. These tracks look impossible. Oh, trust me, the first time I played this, you should have seen the amount of times I crashed out on this track when I first played it. I made a save state on this track the last time I did it, when I first played it. I try to imagine 99 players on these tracks. Ridiculous. You got this, thank you. Okay, the next track, this is the final track, I believe. Yeah, it's Firefield. Good old Firefield. Oh, God. Look at this track, guys. This is just a regular track, it's not that intense. It's okay, it's fine. In my opinion, this one is a little more relaxing, it seems like so far, than the one I just did. The one I just did felt like much more intense. In my opinion, that silence was like absolutely insane. Rap. More scary jumps. Yeah, the long ones that you can't see like the end of it. I love the music on Firefield though, it's so good. Oh god. Hey Rob, would you want to try this? I would like to see Ellie try this as well. I would like to see Ellie, Rob, James, Taco. It would be fun to see everybody try this. I'd be awful. Well, maybe, well, right off the bat, maybe, but it would just take some learning. Like it did with regular F-Zero, it would just like take some learning, I feel like, right? I dip my toes in the magma. You'd be cooked is what you're telling me? Finally, Firefield 2. This could be Firefield 2 in 99. When are they going to update 99 and release Firefield 2? This could be it. Axie Fanatics F-Zero Firefield in 99. That would be so peak. Bro. Oh, crap. Oops. Wasn't really paying attention. Oopsies. Bro would be cooked. No! Please tell me I can still make this. Make it. Okay. There's the goose. Hello, goose. The goose is in the lava. Nah, that would be another Stingray GP. Cap. This would be a Fox GP. What do you mean, nothing really? Are you looking at this stage? This stage would clearly be a Fox stage. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, if we took the stage as it is and put it into 90 and injected it into 99, this would be a Fox stage. Let's be honest with ourselves here. Unless they put additional hit zones. Okay, fair point. I mean, they could add additional pit zones. There's already a few of them. Like, there's already, like, at least 2. But yeah, maybe a few more. Couldn't hurt, right? Like, there's one here. Skyway OP on this one? Where would the Skyway even go? I don't even know, like, where the developers would put the Skyway, to be honest. I did it! 5 Skyway track. Imagine Mirror Firefield 2, like mirror version of this stage, but like with gimmicks like spinners and stuff. Excuse me. Alright, so that's the end of this ROM hack, so I'm gonna load another one after this. After this cutscene ends, I'll load another one. I have another one in mind that I can do that's like similar, I guess, in terms of difficulty. At least it's the first one that comes to mind to me in terms of difficulty. So we'll see, but I'll try that one next. Did Did you play the Worthy MF ROM hacks? I don't think so. I don't think I did. I only have like 8 downloaded. These are all ones from like my old computer that I just had downloaded. Alright, so I'm gonna load that one up right now. Let's unload this. Let's load in... Let's see, Axie Fanatic. Let's load in this one. Alright, this should be it. Oh yeah, here we go, here we go. This is called Shiz's Hack, I believe. Hopping off. Good luck with the rest of your tracks. Thank you, Taco, for joining. It was great to see you. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Are you hacking the Matrix? Misa played one of them before. Oh, which one did he play? I don't know. I haven't really played certain ROM hacks, but we'll see. So this ROM hack can actually be beaten with every vehicle. So if you guys want me to play a different vehicle, I'm happy to play a different one. Because I haven't, because this can be beaten with every single one. So if you guys want to see a different vehicle except Stingray, I'm happy to play a different one. So what do you guys want me to play? Fox or bust? Alright, I'm down for Fox if you guys want that. Goose? Alright, so it's between Fox and Goose right now. We need a tiebreaker. Whichever one doesn't get voted, I'll play the other one the next GP. How about that? But I need to pick one. So we have 1 vote for Fox, 1 for Goose. Ellie, Brotato, Ellie, do you want to be our tiebreaker? We need some help. Fox? Okay, Fox it is. I'll play Goose for the next GP. Alright, so this one's a little more difficult, I think because the CPUs are actually harder. Unlike the last ROM hack I did, the CPUs are, like, pretty easy. They're really slow, even on Master, but this one they're actually harder, I believe. Ellie, how's your day going? I didn't get to ask you when you came in, because I was locked in really hard, but how are you doing? It's good to see you. So you'll notice the cars in this one are different colors. They're not the original colors. You're catching a cold? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Nothing really. Hopefully you feel better, like, soon. Hoping it's not too bad. It's over for me? I don't know about that. I wouldn't go that far. I don't think you're gonna die from a cold, I don't think. If it was 1638, he might, that's true. If it were 1638, a cold might be devastating. Yeah, I hope you feel better, dude. Surviving. I'm well for now, thank you for asking. How about you? I'm glad you're doing alright, because I know your days can be long. I'm doing okay, though. I'm hanging in there. I'm, doing my thing. College was pretty hard this week. I had a lot of, like, really hard assignments. Literally, right when I got back from break, I looked at, like, my student thing. It said I had 0 assignments, and then Monday, it said, Monday when I got back, it was like 15 assignments on my thing, and I was like, oh my, I was so like salty. I was so salty about that, but I'm almost there. I'm almost through like the hard part of it, at least for now. Then I'll be good for a little bit, I think. Podiumed in a stacked gat. Good job, James. Great job. That's always really good. Yeah, James, like Ellie asked, was this recorded? If it's not recorded, didn't happen. If it wasn't recorded, didn't happen. Alright, what's next? Next is Red Canyon 1. I recorded, buddy. Actually, I recorded. All my Fox practice is really paying off right now. In this ROM hack. Well, not right there, but, you know, happens to the best of us. I have you blasting and my TV is no volume. I don't understand how you play with no volume. It's like you're missing half the experience, because it's kind of like how half the taste of something is in the smell. So like, you're like missing out on an integral part of this by not having sound. Oh my god. Like, this is important, James. You're missing out on the sound. That's like extremely important. It's kind of like eating a burrito and then not being able to smell the burrito. But you can, or it's like, alright, better example is like, it's like eating a burrito, but you can only smell it and you can't taste it. Like, that's the equivalent of playing video games with no sound. Like, if you're eating a burrito with only being able to smell it and you can't taste it, then why eat the burrito? Same logic applies. If you're playing a video game and you can only see it but you can't hear it, then what's the point? I have volume, I'm listening to you. That doesn't count. You're playing 99 with no volume. It's not the same. I've got to play with sound and a helmet on. Yeah, you got to fully simulate the experience, like you're actually there. You got to like wear a Captain Falcon helmet while playing F-Zero to power yourself up, and so you can play better. You got to fully simulate it. You got to have the Captain Falcon helmet. I want to hear the burrito. Yeah, the sound of a burrito is like burrito. Delicious. Play AX on a deluxe arcade. Oh, that's the full experience. I looked into that actually. It's like, apparently it has like hydraulics and and it like moves like a ride kind of to like what's happening, and I think that's really cool. That sounds like a cool experience. I would want to play AX if I had the chance, but I don't think there's any near me. No, that's the sound of a chalupa? Okay, then what's the sound of a burrito, Zelda? Rob, tell me. You gotta tell me. Alright, so that was Red Canyon 1. Next is White Land 1. Okay. Ooh. Burrito is more munch munch. Alright. Munch, munch, munch. Munch, munch, munch. Kinda like that. Munch, munch, munch. Delicious. Like that. It kind of did sound like the Cookie Monster, didn't it? Now that you say that, it kind of did sound like it a little bit. Cookie! 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 It's kind of fun to like do that voice. I can't even control where I'm going. Oh, I'm like crying. Anyway, you'll notice like off to the side on like that little circle part in the front, there's like a dead end. Imagine that. Imagine the devs put that in a vanilla like F-Zero game where they made like two converging paths, and one leads to a dead end and one like keeps going. Imagine the devs put that in a game. See off to the right here? That's a dead end. Like you can't go that way. So the devs just like made it a dead end. Oh god. Wait, there's a blue guy too? What do you mean? Where's the blue guy? There's a blue... What blue guy are you talking about? Oh, you mean like... the blue like emoji. Oh, okay, I get it. James' family is gonna wake up listening to eating ASMR. They're gonna wake up to cookie. I don't know why it's so funny. I like these split sections. I like them too. I like the design of a lot of these ROM hack tracks. They're like pretty unique, which is cool. We got Mute City 1 and Mute City 2 in the same GP, which is pretty neat. That's pretty normal in my household, to be honest. Are your kids just like, Cookie? What do you guys think of the track designs in this ROM hack so far? You guys thought the ones from Axon Fanatics F-Zero were pretty good? What do you guys think of the ones from Shiz's hack? Like, what do you guys think of the ones in this? James has the Cookie Monster held hostage. In his home, he just has the Cookie Monster there. It wouldn't surprise me, to be honest, if he did. Yeah, they're pretty cool, and also, this isn't easy either, because I'm playing Fox, and Fox, like, isn't very fast on a lot of these. I'm actually playing really well. Like, I'm pulling off some extreme, like, double nag turns. Like that, see? Do you like that? There's these little things on the ground. These are essentially, like, walls, but they're, like, or not walls, but they're like the rails, but like only speckled throughout the stage, kinda like that. These are sick. I'd get lost on these. I mean, you can look at the map in the bottom left so you don't get lost. You could always do that, James. Do you forget the map isn't really useful in this game, like, very much, but it's useful for these, I guess, so you can like see like what the track looks like. Looks good? Yeah, I'd agree. These tracks are pretty cool. They're pretty challenging too, like they're not super easy, which I kind of like, because we're so used to the original like vanilla F-Zero that the tracks on vanilla F-Zero are kind of like second nature a little bit, but these ones are kind of have challenging aspects about them, which I kind of like. Especially as like a more higher level player, or like a veteran player, I guess is the word I would use. Like, it's fun to do tracks like this. Cookies, eat the cookies. It's good to play stuff like this to develop skills. Oh yeah, for sure. An old crusty player. I mean, I have been playing this game for like 4 years now. Yeah, it's like about 4 years I've been playing SNES F-Zero. Longer than 99. Deathwind 1. Look at this Deathwind 1. It looks more like Bloodwind 1. This is taking me back. This is like PTSD. Fox Deathwind 1. James sees Fox Deathwind 1. I get like Vietnam War flashbacks. Like in Classic 99, you can kind of see where the alternate versions of these tracks are. Like, you can kind of see where the track splits off into Deathwind 2, like straight ahead right there. It goes to Deathwind 2, which is kind of neat. That's like on theme with the original F-Zero. Falcon, don't do it. I still got my back bump skills. You guys saw. My back bump skills are still unprecedented, unmatched. Ah, crud. Okay. There's a bunch of unhinged hacks out there. Oh, there's a lot. Like, not even just for F-Zero, but for other games. Like, I don't know if this is so niche, but like, have you guys seen like Kaizo Super Metroid? That game is like, literally it's so hard, only 2 people have beaten it, I think. Kaizo Super Metroid, like it's completely ridiculous. But yeah, there's some sick, like, super hard, like, F-Zero ROM hacks as well. I'll get to them eventually. Rod, I keep hitting that wall. 4 years is a lifetime? Oh, I agree. Like, 4 years is, like, feels like forever ago. When in reality, it really isn't. Like, 4 years ago, I started college, but it kind of does feel like a long time ago, but it's, it really, like, relatively speaking, is not that long. But it just kind of feels like it is. Yeah, Kaizo, wait, hold on. Let me, Stop this. Stop it. Let me finish this track first. Alright. There's an edit tool around? Oh, is there? I didn't know there was an edit tool. Maybe that's what was used to make a lot of these ROM hacks. Well, Happy James is only 5, so it's most of his life. Shut up. It's not like yesterday I was in a stroller and was like, wah. This is screaming for you to double jump? No, no, no. I don't really do double jumps, like, in general, just because, like, if you miss a lot of them, it's just like you're dead, kinda. So I usually don't bother. Seems like there could be skips on the stage, maybe, but you might get UFO'd, or it might not count as a lap if you do the skips. That's the problem with a lot of these, is you'll either get UFO'd or you'll just, like, the game won't count the lap. Kaizo Super Metroid sounds crazy. It is. Like, there's literally parts, nothing really. Depending on what you've seen from Super Metroid, there's literally, at some points, no ground to stand on. Like, literally no walkable terrain, and you have to wall jump the entire way. Like, during certain sections. Literally, wall jump the entire way. There's no ground you can walk on, because it's all spikes. Like, that's like one example of the crazy things in that ROM hack. 4 years ago, I was merely a baby. Good to know. Good to know. That means you're not old enough to be on YouTube or Discord, Zelda. That means you're a kid. I can't believe you. Can't believe you disobey the terms and conditions like that. I never pegged you for that kind of guy. Like, I never thought. Alright, I'll go Goose, because I said I would go Goose for the next one. All right, on to Queen League. What's the next one? Port Town 1. All right, let's go. Alright, so theoretically with Goose, this should be a little easier, because Goose has like the higher top speed compared to Fox. This is the ROM hack I'm like most familiar with, because what I used to do at the school library, like here at school, I would download an emulator on the school computers and then download this ROM hack specifically to play on the school computers. So this is the one I'm the most familiar with for that reason. Because I would be like gaming on the library computers. That was a nice nag turn by me too. Luckily I practiced nag turning so much that like I'm able to like make crazy nag turns like that. I like the dark purple. I do too. Like look at the background. I like that they recolored like the background, the track, the dark purple on the ground. I think it looks good. What do you guys think of like the yellow goose? Like the piss-colored goose? Or like the purple fox that I played earlier? This reminds me of a festival track maybe? I could see that. There's just like no fireworks or anything, but it is like dark, kind of like that. James, you would like this because it's dark, kind of like Mute City 4, where you like the dark tracks. James blasting F-Zero in the library. I kind of was, although I kept the sound down on like literally volume 2, like really low, because I didn't want to disturb anybody else. But like I said before, I can't play F-Zero without sound. It's like, so like I just kept the sound on really low, because like I said, it's like eating a burrito, but you can only smell it and not taste it. You gotta have the sound, otherwise it's not the same. Alright, did that. The Misa Fox? Oh, you guys both said it. The Misa Fox, Misa Fox. You're right, that kind of is. I guess that was the Misa Fox before Misa used it, because this ROM hack came out before 99, I believe. Love the dark tracks, hope they come back for Festival. That'd be cool, like if they brought Festival back. Maybe they'll... I was theorizing that, well, it's not really a theory, because I looked on one of the websites where they have like a lot of the data that they extract from the game, and one of the things I saw was that there are banner photos, like for in practice mode, when you go to select a stage, on the stage selection, there's like little banner photos of the stages. And there exists in the game files banner photos for festival tracks that aren't Queen. Like there exists like Festival Big Blue 2, Festival Silence, whereas before it was just Festival Queen, so it was only the Queen League tracks. So that leads me to believe there will be like festival tracks for the other tracks as well. So I assume we'll get more than just Festival Queen, kind of like the Frozen tracks where initially it was only Frozen Night. So maybe we'll get more, kind of like that. Always good to see aesthetic changes. Yeah, it's cool to see like some different stuff. I like it. Festival is in the 1.7 data mine, I guess. I guess so, yeah, because like I don't know if you guys know about ericmolin.com, I think it's called. They have a lot of like data mining stuff there, I think. So I usually look there. Alright, Silence. Look at this stage, holy. Check. I got a check. I gotta get a check in the mail. Track is pretty cool. What do you guys think of like the bright, like blue silence? Okay. My Goose game in Classic is pretty good, at least. I keep looking away from the screen right when I do that, and I keep hitting the wall. That was close. If you go the long way around over there, I believe that's where the pit is. So if you need health, you have to go all the way around to the pit over there. So that's why I'm, like, skipping it. Get out of my way! Getting past the bumpers on this is pretty tough. Okay. I wasn't expecting him to go that way. I wasn't expecting him to go wide on that. Fly high, Goose. Ancient Greece setting background. It kind of does look like that for some reason. I don't really know what makes me agree with you, but it kind of just reminds me of it. I don't know why. It must be nice, Rob and James, for you guys to see me play Goose, because I know how much you guys like it. Hey, Red Canyon 2. So it's just Red Canyon 1 like I did with Fox, but like a little longer. These turns are pretty tough to make with Goose. With Stingray, this part is easy because you can't slip. Crap. See how that just gave me like full speed? I was at like 400 speed and I instantly got brought up to like 450 from that. Classic Goose, honestly, like, is peak. It's like, in 99, it's very underrated. Like, people don't like using it, but it's got high top speed. It can, if you nag turn, like, Goose is all about speed retention. If you can retain your speed with Goose, it's actually really good in Classic, just because it has high top speed. Like, it has slightly higher than Falcon. So it's, like, good for that reason. Although on stages like Deathwind 1 in Classic, if Goose gets a bad start, Falcon still like beats it out because of the Falcon's higher acceleration at the beginning and like better dash plate speed. Goose has the better dash plate speed in this game though. It's so relaxing to be doing GAT and hearing Happy. It probably is at least a little. It probably takes some of the pressure off, I'd imagine. Like, I'd imagine it's a much more relaxing experience. Ah. That Fox got stuck behind the bumper. Haha. That's a tight squeeze. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. I like Red Canyon. The Red Canyon music is really good. But then again, so also is the rest of the F-Zero OST. Like it's just so good. Happy do the Pachi Pachi for James. Okay. Pachi 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 Jameson, he's a winner. Oh, Gat's so wholesome. Deathwind 2. Here we go. That turn is really hard. Hey James, have you thought about time attacking any of these tracks from this ROM hack yet? Any of them stick out to you? Any one that would be like kind of hard, do you think? Now do it as if you're also eating a burrito. All right, hold on. Pachi, 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 I guess that's more like Cookie Monster saying Pachi. Pachi, 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 Pachi. Pachi, Pachi, Pachi. Oh yeah, like Pachi, 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 Pachi. Pachi, 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 Pachi. Stage is pretty fun. I like this stage. Crap. Just on my speed. No, I missed it. Okay. I can't lose to the red falcon. That's not even a blue one. Rod. And I'm locked for a second. I can't lose to this guy. Not to the red falcon. The piss goose is gonna beat him. Alright. Oh medetu gaishavita Jameson. Take a shot every time Gat says the word Shirenai. I don't know what that means. Like what word does that mean? Nothing really. I'm not sure. Way too much Cookie Monster still. You sound like Yoda eating a burrito. I can do Yoda. Do or do not. Get this note try. This burrito very delicious. This burrito you speak of. Very delicious.
home planet. Lord Vader will enjoy it, I'm sure. I'm sure. Or should I call you Darth Sidious? Darth Poopy Head.
We need a US version of GAT. Oh, that would be something. That could be Rob. You could do that. You gotta just like become a hot girl VTuber, and then you could be US GAT. Just put like a girl filter on or something. Means I don't know. Oh, okay. Does GAT say that a lot in her streams? Like, does she say I don't know like a million times? I don't speak Japanese, so I don't know, but I assume from the reason you're saying that, I assume she does. Nice Yoda. Hum, eat cookie. I must
eat cookie. I must. Thank you, young Padawan, for baking delicious cookie. Now your training must commence. You must put the cookies in the oven sooner. Sooner you must. Leave them in longer, you will. Leave them in longer, you will. Eat cookie, you must.
Yeah, it's hard doing that voice for like long periods, but it's kind of funny. I feel like I could do it pretty well.
Avoid bumpers in Classic, I will. Jumping over gaps is a path to not the dark side of the Force. Misjump. That will lead you to the dark side.
Say Pachi Pachi in Yoda's voice. I don't know if I could do that. I could try, but like, it'll be like kind of hard. Because I find it easier to do impressions of voices of like, if I can hear the voice of the character say it, and then I can like kind of imitate how they say it. I find it easier to like imitate voices that way. So it's hard for me to like imagine what it would sound like if they said it. So I have to like think really hard, and I feel like my impression doesn't sound as good, but I could try. I'll give it a shot in a second. Alright, let me think. Let's see. Pachi Pachi in Yoda's voice.
Japanese VTuber, am I? Pachi 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 Pachi. Pachi Pachi Pachi.
Hold on, it's so hard to do. Like, I have to think like really hard.
Japanese VTuber, am I? Pachi 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 Pachi.
That make Yoda eat cookies.
Oh. Young Padawan. Baking cookie is path to the good side of the Force. Delicious, these are. Bad, they will be if left in the oven for too long.
All Yoda had to do is defeat Palpatine. Yeah, like honestly, a skill issue. He could have just defeated him really easily, and then we could have like, there wouldn't be any more movies, because like that's literally all he had to do. He had like one chance. Same with Anakin. Anakin also had a chance with Master Windu, and he's like, "Don't listen to him, Anakin. He's the traitor. Unlimited power." And literally all he had to do was that, and then Anakin freaking cut Master Windu's hands off, and then he got sent flying off and died. It was literally that easy. Pudgy, pudgy, pudgy. That's what I hear too. Bruh, I was trying. It's hard to do it with that voice. And like I said, if I could like hear his voice doing it, then I feel like it'd be easier for me to do. Okay, what do you guys want me to do? What vehicle do you guys want me to see me do for this final King League? Are you calling us fat? Yoda calling us pudgy? Pudgy, pudgy. It's so hard to do. Like, I'm gonna stop trying because it's hard to do. Falcon? Okay. James and Ellie, what do you guys think? Falcon? Or what vehicle? We're Falcon love? Okay, Falcon it is. We're gonna, for the Falcon lovers here, we're gonna do Falcon for the last one. And instead of a blue Falcon, this Falcon is red, so you guys get to see a red Falcon. And then I didn't get to play it in this ROM hack, but the Stingray is green, so that's kind of neat, I guess. Falcon sucks? How dare you? If there are any Falcon haters in this chat, you gotta get yourself on the straight and narrow. Like, you're honestly just factually incorrect if you say Falcon sucks. Ellie, are you just gonna take that? He said Falcon sucks. Nothing really, he's a Falcon hater. I suppose you don't like the Falcons football team either. Oh, well, you're not from the US, but the Falcons are a football team, like American football. They're a thing. The Atlanta Falcons. I feel like my Yoda voice is not too bad in general. We have a YouTube ski. That's a good point. You're so right. Nothing really. Stop trying to like pretend to be Skivect and hate on Falcon. Luckily Skivect's not here, so he's not here to say Falcon bad. James made a funny joke earlier. I don't know if you guys saw, but in Racetrack he was like, do you think Skivect has just like an alarm on his bedside that like when people are discussing Falcon in Racetrack and they're not calling it bad, he just has an alarm that just says like Falcon bad, and then he comes to like join Racetrack just to say Falcon is bad. If you hate Falcon, then you're pudgy. That's indeed how it is. Like, if you hate Falcon, you're just fat. I don't know what to tell you. And if you don't hate Falcon, then you're not fat. Simple as that. Mute City 3 is kind of interesting. This would be an interesting one for you to time attack, James. The Mute City 3. All these would be interesting. James, you could time attack these if you wanted to. Wouldn't be too hard for you to do. Can you do Chewbacca? I don't know about that one. I could try. It'll just sound very wrong, like... Like, I don't know, I can't really do that one, but that's a tough one for me. The Wookiees are kind of a hard one. That's a manatee? Is that what manatees sound like? I don't even know what manatees sound like. I seriously don't know what a manatee sounds like. Is that what they sound like? Doesn't Skivect hate everything? He hates like a lot of things, but he doesn't hate everything. He doesn't hate Goose. He thinks Goose is OP. He likes F-Zero GX. That's two things he likes. He's really into that. You want me to time attack these? That would be cool for you to show off one day. Like, you could try to do it. That's a... No, a donkey? Are you, Ellie? Are you calling me an ass? Is that you're calling me an ass? What's wrong with you? I could see if I can do. I don't know how to do a donkey. Like I guess like. I don't know. I don't know how to do a donkey like voice. I don't really know what they sound like. Big Blue. Wow, this Big Blue is even bluer than the others. This is what it truly means to be Big Blue, I guess. Ooh, blue magnets. Blue magnets on Big Blue. Crap. Crapola. That's the long way around, I think. The way I just went. I think that's the long way. I think Falcon can make this. Yep, Falcon can just barely make that. I think Fox can make it as well, though. Yeah, you had a donkey accent on your manatee? Is that what it was? It didn't sound like it to me. Like, I seriously have no idea what manatees sound like. Like, I've never... Do I have to, like, after the stream, I might have to go on YouTube and, like, look up manatee sounds. I might just have to do that. Let me see if I can go the other way around. See, like, you can go this way as well. Like that. That's faster than the other way. Jackass? Yeah, well, Ellie, too bad. So what if I am, huh? I think most days I'm not. I'd like to think most days I'm pretty good, pretty normal. I'm not... I'd like to think I'm a good guy most of the time. Big beach? It kind of does look like a beach, doesn't it? It kind of looks like Shy Guy Beach from Super Circuit. Kind of like there's like two paths you can go. This way's faster though. I had to learn where that went because like if for the first time playing this, you're not gonna know where to land, like on those arrows. Holy crap. That's the true power of bumpers in this game. That they can literally bring you to exactly 0 if you hit them the right way. What is that? Zelda, what are you sending? A freaking guy inside of a horn and a dolphin? What is that supposed to mean? Weakest Falcon front bump. That's just accurate, at least in 99 and Classic and stuff. We need to see 99 players taking these jump cuts simultaneously. Oh my god, that would be... Brotato. That would be something. People would literally start raging like crazy. Like, people would literally... The second... Like, 1 million players would get netcode pushed off the jumps and off and die. Like, I guarantee it every time. Imagine, or Ellie, imagine blue bumpers on those arrows. Imagine that. Port Town 2 time. Dun, dun, dun. Kind of like the original Port Town 2 in the vanilla game, it's really hard to get past the fox on this. Bruh! By the way, all these, the ROM hacks I played so far are all really short, but like there's this one ROM hack that has like 20 GPs in it, I'm pretty sure. Like it has so many. So that one, I'll either need to dedicate like an entire live stream to that one, or either that, or I'll just need to like split it across multiple live streams, because that might take a while. I'm not going to play all my ROM hacks in this live stream, by the way. I might play one more after this. Just because it's only 1 a.m., so I'll probably play one more and then I'll call it. Sound good? I'll try to see if I remember if there's another one that's like kind of only 3 GPs as well. Just so I don't hold you guys up too late. Because I want you guys to like be able to enjoy this. What do you guys think of Purple Port Town 2? And for those that don't know, Port Town is my favorite track in the Super Nintendo version. Like it has the best music. It's like great track design. Like Port Town 2, amazing track. Looks fun. It is fun. You guys can try these out for yourselves if you want as well. Like if you want, I can link them if you want. Like where to get them. Not in FZD though, because you're not allowed in FZD. That's against one of the rules. You can't link to any like modding or any sort of like hacking, modding like resources. You're not allowed to do that. Big Blue for me, I think. Is that your favorite track, Zelda? You like Big Blue? What's your best track though? Because sometimes your favorite track isn't your best track. Like which track are you like best at, do you think? I still take Silence. Silence for you, like Silence is your favorite? I like Silence. I love the music on Silence. Music on Silence is fantastic. Same with Big Blue. I love the Big Blue Red Canyon remix in '99. That one is so good. Same with the Silence Sandstorm remix. That one is like so freaking good. Silence is your favorite? I love Silence. It's really good. Do you like Silence 2? Nothing really at all? If you're a big fan of Silence, like do you like Silence 2 at all or not really? On Classic at least? Okay, you're a big Silence Classic guy. Yeah, I guess we can talk strictly from no, just any perspective. Like 99 or Classic, like doesn't matter. Alright. Silence 2 is good too. Oh look, it's a green fire field. Look at this. Okay. That was so not cool. Not cool. Stop. That was so unnecessary. Acid field? That's kind of what it is, it seems like. something AVGN would say. He would say acid field, more like ass field. That's just what that made me think of. Oh my, stop. Alright, finally got out of that. Fart fields. That bumper was pretty hard to avoid. These track designs are really unique and fun, at least. Like, I like them. I'm pretty sure I could probably nag turn that if I wanted to, but it's pretty precise. Hey, so, nothing really. How is, like, what have you been up to lately? Have you done anything, like, anything interesting in recent days? Like, just for fun? Like, could be anything. Like, just anything you find cool or interesting. Or something you're looking forward to. Or same with Zelda and Ellie and James. Like, any one of you guys. I don't know why I asked whether he did anything interesting to a guy called Nothing Really. Like, that's... I don't know why I asked. It says it in the name. Had a busy week of work. I hope it wasn't too bad. You made it through the week, though. It's the weekend for now. You have one more day of the weekend, which is nice. Alright, final track of this ROM hack. This is gonna be the final track of this ROM hack, and then I'll do one more ROM hack, and then I'll call it a day there. So, Sand Ocean is the final track. Look at that track, though, on the bottom. Nah, it's never too bad. Well, that's good. That's good. I'm sure there's some weeks that are harder than others, though, but that's just, like, the nature of work in general. Ugh. Come on, man. Oh my... Stop. I shouldn't have tried to play ultra aggressive. I should have just, like, stayed away from the CPUs. Turkey struts keep their hours tight. Whoops. I was too busy reading chat. I got kind of distracted. Oopsies. I like the Sand Ocean music. I used to not like it as much. Like, it's probably the most forgettable soundtrack in F-Zero, but it's not bad. Like, it's actually pretty good, and it fits the setting. Yeah, Zelda, what do you mean Turkey struts keeps their hours tight? What does that mean? I don't really know what you mean by that. Ghost Falcon... Sorry. Rap? The AI is ruthless on Master. Those Falcon lines looking way too familiar? What do you mean, Ellie? Like, what do you mean those Falcon lines looking way too familiar? You mean like the way I'm driving? I ran out of ideas for drawing stuff. I'm very bamboozled right now. I don't really know what you guys are talking about. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't know what you guys are yammering about. God. CPUs. They're so scary. Like, you hear the engine, like, right behind you. Because I'm wearing headphones, so I can hear, like, this engine, like, right behind me. It's pretty scary. It's pretty menacing sounding, even though it's just a golden fox. Draw something for St. Patrick's Day? Is that what a turkey strut is? Is that what you're talking about? Oh no. No. I bugged it out. I did the thing where I bugged it out. See what I mean? Where it says like I'm in reverse, but I'm not. See, that's the bug I was talking about. If you, like, sometimes it, like, thinks you, like, didn't actually, like, do the lap properly. Hold on, let me read chat. I finally have a chance to read chat. This song goes pretty hard in GBA games. Does it? Like, I've played, Maximum Velocity and those other games. But I haven't I haven't played them extensively. What is St. Patrick's Day? Yeah, like James said, it's an Irish holiday. It's widely like celebrated in the U.S., but it's an Irish holiday. Yeah. Those CPUs are cheaters. They really are. Like, as they like go 478 the entire race. So even though Falcon has like higher top speed than Fox, it's like pretty tough still. Zelda put a turkey with a barber pole. My man got netcoded offline. I did a little bit. Like there's certain janks with certain ROM hacks where it just like messes up your positioning. Like right there, it acted like I wasn't where I thought I was. So you have to like kind of be careful with that. You have to like play around the like ROM hack jank of the game thinking you like kind of skipped a lap when you really didn't. Alright, I got past the Golden Fox that time. No, not for long. That was a skill issue though. That was also a skill issue. That was my own fault. Alright, well I have time to catch up. This race is far from over. Alright, I'm in third. Alright, I gotta be like more careful with, I think it's those things, like me cutting off those like barriers and stuff. I think I have to be careful with that. It was up here, I think, where I did it, maybe. No, it was before this. Alright, I just gotta be like more careful. Might be if I hit the wall. Like if I hit the wall there while trying to cut that corner, I think it might like miscalculate my position. So I gotta be careful of that. Please tell me other people, like, it's not just me, like that little sound when you pass somebody or they pass you, like when your position changes. I don't know, like, the most efficient way to get through that part. Like, I think that's, like, the only way you can get through that part. Like, it's impossible to, like, retain your speed through there. Oh, I should probably use my S-Jet there. I keep forgetting the S-Jet. I guess I could use it here. That works, I guess. I kind of know where to use it now, though. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Oh god. When will we see a GX stream? I wanted to stream GX, but the problem is I need like an HDMI to RCA converter because my capture card doesn't take my Wii. Like it doesn't have a connector. Because the Wii uses composite or RCA, it doesn't use HDMI, and my capture card only takes HDMI. Uh-oh. It doesn't take HDMI, and because it doesn't take HDMI, I can't connect it. But I want to be able to play it, so maybe I'll buy RCA to HDMI converter. I'll probably end up doing that because it's not that expensive, I don't think. And because it's not that expensive, I might just buy it just so I can show you guys. GX is on the Switch 2. Yeah, but the Switch 2 version honestly kind of sucks. Let me explain why. Because the GameCube triggers are different than the Switch Pro Controller triggers, whereas they're analog. Since the GameCube controller stick triggers are analog, it allows you to do different types of controls that the Switch can't do. So, Rob, you're actually at a big disadvantage if you play the Switch 2 version, because in GX, you need it to perform essential functions. Like, in GX, like, you can strafe left and right. You can strafe left and right in, obviously in the SNES version. In GX, you can do the same thing. But if you push the trigger down slightly, but not all the way, you can do, like, a slight strafe. But since the Switch Pro controllers can either be pushed or not pushed, there's only two. You can either only push it or not push it. Whereas with the GameCube controllers, there's pushing, not pushing, and everything in between. So it honestly puts you at a disadvantage. And not only that, for games like Mario Sunshine or like in Mario Sunshine, you can shoot water while moving at the same time. But without the GameCube controller, you can't do that because you need to, in order to shoot water while running, you need to push the trigger down, but not all the way. And because you can only either push it down all the way or not push it at all, you can't even do that. So, like, all you can do is either you can only shoot water by standing still. So it's just like, it makes the game, like, it makes a lot of the games a lot less fun because you can't do, like, some of the controls. How much are we talking about? It's like less than $10. It's definitely like less than $10. Like I'm sure, even if it's like, I could probably borrow one from my dad even, because I'm sure my dad has one. Rob will accept the challenge. Will he though? I'm sure he will. Oh, okay. Yeah. I had no idea this is a thing. Yeah, because the GameCube controllers, like, I don't know. I don't have like a camera. I can't show you guys, but like if I wanted to do like a slight strafe in F-Zero GX, I'd want to push the trigger, but only push the trigger halfway, like not all the way down. Like I would just push it slightly down, so then I can do like a teeny tiny little strafe. And it helps out in a lot of situations to do it that way. But in the other things, you can't do that. All right, I'm going to unload this version. All right, and I'll do one more. I'm going to pick one more. Let's see. I did Axon Fanatics. What's this one? Let me try this one. I don't know what this one is. I'm just going to try this one. I'll do full strafing like a boss. It just makes it harder. Like, it's not like you can't do it. It's just way harder. It makes certain movements and some turns probably, I'd imagine, like, to be really difficult. I had no idea this is a thing, yeah. Try GX, I don't mind. I'll do full strafing like a boss. Yeah, like, I'm sure you could do it. It's just, it's probably really annoying. But yeah, I don't think the HDMI to RCA converter is that expensive if I wanted to buy one. Like, I'll literally look it up right now. Yeah, I could buy one for less than $10 if I wanted to. Like a super cheap one, I could just buy it for $9.95. Can't be worse than playing X on a non-N64 controller. That sounds awful. I don't know why you would ever do that. That sounds horrendous. Alright, I'm gonna play Stingray since I didn't play Stingray in the last ROM hack. Alright, so I don't know. I don't remember this one at all. Like, I don't remember this ROM hack. This is called Sub-Zero, I think is what it's called. So I don't remember like any of this one. So this will be kind of new for me as well, this one. I'm happy to like try to play GX for you guys because I've been playing it for about 3 months now and I've improved a lot and I'd want to like show you guys maybe. Like it would be fun to like show off. And it would be cool to show like other games too because I could use it with my Wii, GameCube. Like I could showcase other games beyond just F-Zero GX. Like it opens up the things I can show you like significantly. I mean, I could just play those games on emulator, but some of them don't work great. Like, if I wanted to play like, Wii Sports on emulator, like, that's not going to work that well, because without connecting a Wii remote to your computer, or in, like, your sensor bar and stuff, it wouldn't work very good. Because, like, imagine trying to play Wii Sports, like, with no motion controls. Like, that just takes away from the experience as well. So it's just more annoying, because I'd have to figure out how to connect a Wii remote, how the gyro sensors work. Like, it's just not worth it. I'd rather just play on original hardware. I could do all cups on expert with a PS4 controller. That's pretty impressive. Like, it's pretty tough. I commend you for that. Not easy. Wii boxing? Or Wii bowling. My bad, I'm sorry. Wii bowling is very fun. That's a classic. Like, Wii bowling is super fun. I used to play it with like my baby, when I had a babysitter when I was younger. Like, they came over and I made them play Wii Sports with me because I wanted somebody to play with. Alright, so that was Mute City. That one was pretty easy. What's next? Port Town 1? Okay. The stages are really short. Easy old Mute City. Yeah, good old reliable Mute City. This is like one of the shortest port towns I've ever seen. I'm actually using the brakes right there to like make that turn. Makes it easier. I was playing Just Dance with the Xbox Connect back then. That's so funny, nothing really. I used to do that as well. I feel like that's such a niche experience because I feel like a lot of people didn't own a Connect because the Connect was honestly not very good. But I have a lot of fond memories of playing Just Dance on the Connect. And it was actually probably harder on the Connect because unlike the Wii version, because the Wii version only detected your right hand because you were holding the Wii remote in your right hand. But the Connect detected like your whole body. So because it detected your whole body, it was actually harder on that version. Like, you actually had to, like, try really hard. But that was a fun experience. The Kinect was good as a kid. Like, I liked playing Just Dance. Be right back, I need to pee. Bye, Ellie. I played a version of Wii Sports Like, I don't know if you played this, nothing really. Did you play like Connect Sports and Connect Adventures and like stuff like that, where you played as your like Xbox avatar in like sports games? Like, I thought that was like kind of fun. Like, it'd be kind of funny to play now. I feel like if I played with like a bunch of friends on like a party night or something, like have a few drinks or something. I don't know, play Connect Sports. I feel like it could be funny. All right, Deathwind 1. Oh, the wind is going this way. Oh, I didn't realize. I was expecting the wind to go the other way. Oh my, that back bump was insane. I did play Connect Adventures, yes. Yeah, Connect Adventures was like kind of cool. I thought, I mean, as a kid, I thought it was cool. I'm sure if I played it now, I'd be like, what the hell is this? I also play that janky Star Wars Connect game. I never played that, actually. Like, I don't know what Star Wars Connect game you're talking about. I'll have to look into that later, because that sounds kind of funny. Rap. The pit on this is so short. Like, I can barely get any health back. I get literally an inch of health back every lap. Yeah, these early tracks in this ROM hack are like literally only a little over a minute. Like, they're really short. I don't mind that though. I just want to showcase this stuff to you. Like, these tracks are like, these early ones seem like they're all right. Red Canyon 1. How's this one? Oh, this one's much longer. See ya, Golden Fox. I gotta use the brakes there, otherwise I can't make that turn. Whee! Yeah, this Stingray is really good on this one, that's for sure. Whee! This one's pretty fun with Stingray. Well, I just did like a herb pin or something, like right there. I did, that was pretty funny. We gotta get FSF out here. Crap. I'm sure he would have a ball with that. I'm losing so much health on this, actually. I thought that was done intentionally. We could just say that it was. Like, we can say that that was intentional. Intentional, see? Intentional. Totally intentional. I came to a complete stop there, but it was intentional. Dun 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 dun. I think it's actually okay. Thanks, game. Thank you. Thank you for bringing me to literally a complete stop. I might actually die on this track because I'm taking way too much damage. I gotta like pump the brakes here. Might actually slow down here just to stay in the pit longer. Gotta strategize a little bit. Oh god, no! Ugh. Gross. I'll be fine, I think. I think I'll be alright. I'll just break through this. There we go. That actually might be the most efficient way to get through that, is it might be literally just, like, break to a complete stop. Where's the Red Canyon jumps? They're dead. They got removed from the track. They were deemed to be way too hazardous by the F-Zero construction crew, so they removed them. Alright. Use your Skyway. Yeah, I gotta get more Super Sparks. There's not enough. This is a dead lobby. Only 20 people. That's a dead lobby. No! Okay. I wasn't expecting that. Alright, I think I'll be alright. This is because I didn't use my Skyway. Okay, come on now. The game did not want me to survive right there. The game did not want me to live. You can't make it any more obvious that the game just wanted me dead right there. The bumper went right into me. Alright, I know what I need to do this time. I'm not gonna lose this time. I actually almost made it through. Despite all of that, like, garbage, that race, I still almost made it through that. Like, honestly, I feel like, considering the circumstances, that was not that terrible. Every collision in this game looks like a herb pin. It kind of does, sometimes. Alright, see, I didn't take, like, any damage that time, so I'm still at full health. I wasn't really sure what the most optimal way to get through this was. Now I kind of get it. I wonder what the speedrun strat for this stage would be. Because there's a lot of slowing down, it seems like. I keep turning into that wall over and over, because I keep turning too early. This stage might actually be easier with, like, Goose or Fox or Falcon. Just because, like, the Stingray has a hard time making these turns because it's too fast. Yeah, that red was insane on that last one. Like, that was insane that wrecked me. That was like one of the worst things I've ever seen. Like, that was gross. The red, like, wanted to kill me right there so bad. Crashing is a little terrible, Yoda-san. Or you mean like Yoda-san? Like, are you like trying to imitate Gat? Yoda-san? Stingray is so good it's bad. That's kind of true on this stage a little bit. It's kind of fun to go fast, but it oftentimes is too fast. Alright. Alright, game. Alright, I have enough health this time that I'm alright. Yoda-san, Pachi, Pachi, Pachi. James, imagine time attacking this track, because you have to slow down on so many of the turns. Alright, that stage was pretty tough, actually. White Land Uno. Another really short stage. I guess this might just be a ROM hack of, like, mainly stages that are, like, insanely short. Oh my god, this is devious. This stage is, for Stingray, this stage is, like, devious. Oh my. This is what I mean by, like, these stages are, like, kind of hard. For various reasons. James, like, you kind of disappeared for a little bit. Did you see, like, did you see the earlier stages in this ROM hack? I don't know how much you saw, because I don't know, like, I don't know how much if you, like, missed anything, because I don't think you were here for a lot of it. I don't think so, unless you were here and you just weren't saying anything. You were listening? Yeah, you saw some of it. I don't know if you saw really the last ROM hack, though, because you weren't really talking either, so I don't really know if you, like, saw the rest of it. So I'm not really sure, but it's, these stages in this ROM hack seem short a little bit, but, they seem pretty neat, I guess. Maybe the later ones will be longer. Ow. I saw at least a lap of most tracks. Okay. Well, that's good, at least. At least you get to see some of it. I was getting blue to Oblivion and Gat. That's unfortunate. But hey, you won one, so it evens out in the end. I like these maps the best. They provide great entertainment. Like, in the sense that I keep, like, hitting every wall. Or, like, or, like, in what way, Ellie? Crashing out? You just, like, prey on my downfall all the time. That's because these stages are, like, genuinely kind of hard. So, like, even though I'm, like, really good at the game, it's, like, pretty tough still. Alright, that was Night League. So Night League had like a lot of really short stages. So let's see if Queen League is longer. What vehicle do you guys want me to play for the next one? It's amusing. You guys. You guys are something. What vehicles do you guys want me to want to see next? I'm not gonna play Stingray for this one if I can avoid it. I need to get to bed soon. Yeah, James, I don't know if you heard, but this is going to be the last ROM hack I do before I end stream. Like, once I finish this ROM hack, I'm going to end it. So there's only 2 more GPs, this one and one more. And then I'm calling it. Falcon? Alright, I'll play Falcon. Just so I can keep things moving. I'm not going to take a vote this time, I'll just play Falcon. Big Blue. Oh lord, look at this. Some of these stages might be easier, like, with Falcon than with Stingray. Stage seems pretty cool. This stage seems cooler than the stages in Night League. Like, oh god, this part for Stingray would be horrendous. If I was playing Stingray, that part would be like, you can't even get through that at all with any speed retention. James, or guys, I was thinking, like, if we look at this stage actually might be the most balanced in Classic. Like, in, if this game was in, if these stages were in 99, like, in Classic, this would, these stages would actually be pretty balanced, because Stingray wouldn't be able to keep its top speed very easily. And since Stingray can't keep its top speed very easily, because these turns are too sharp for it, it might actually balance it out. Like, Fox would actually be viable on a lot of these stages in Classic. Because, like, this part, the Stingray would be, like, have a really hard time getting through that. This is a great time attack track, you think so? This looks like a track you'd have a field day with a little bit. Are you looking for optimal routes, James? Are you already optimizing this in your head? This ROM hack has been pretty interesting so far. Accident Fanatics F-Zero is like probably the most fun one I've played so far. Not that these ones aren't fun. Accident Fanatics was the first one I played. This one's pretty... This one seems alright so far. The Night League was kind of boring just because the tracks were so short, but maybe they get longer. Field day isn't fun. I'd get my butt kicked. Well, I got my butt kicked a million times on these because I've essentially never really played these before. Like, I played this ROM hack maybe one time, probably, a long time ago, like 2 years ago. So I honestly don't really remember the tracks. I have, like, a vague recollection of these, but, like, I don't really remember what order they're in or, like, what the layout is until I get to it. See, there's the goose right there. See a goose? I bet they do. Get out of my way! I just barely won that. I almost lost at the end. There's a Falcon technique you can use on that slalom part. What does that mean? I've never heard that word before. Poor Goose. Close. Yeah, that was a close race. Poor Goose? Not poor Goose. The Goose deserves it. Both. You perform exceptionally well. Seeing the bad reminds me you're human and not a bot like I initially thought. Hold on. Let me answer in the chat real quick. Hold on. Hold on. Let me find it. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Found it. Yeah, that's the thing, is like I upload videos of things like Deathwind 1, Fox Master, no boost, but you guys never see like the like times I reset over and over and over, or like the bad performances by me. You guys only see like the good stuff. So because you only see the good stuff, it's like you guys don't see me like mess up like this very often. I feel like it just depends. Like you guys just don't really see that. Slalom, verb, move or race in a winding path, avoiding obstacles. Move or race in a winding path. Okay, so you think there's a faster way to get through that? There probably is. I just didn't want to hit the walls. This stream is recorded, pre-recorded. Yeah, you're right. I mean, like the like regular videos, because I can like pick and choose what I upload. But I see what you mean. Nothing really. Slalom. Is that not how you say it? Like, how do you say it? I don't know how to say it. Oh, slalom. Okay. Okay, I didn't know. Red Canyon 2 time. Oh god, see, with Stingray, this would be like horrendous to get through. See, this is what I meant early on in the stream when I was like, Stingray has a really hard time on these ROM hacks too, because you'd think it would be easy, because Stingray is like super good on SNES, but like honestly, it's not that easy. Red Canyon 2 seems like it's almost shorter than Red Canyon 1 in a lot of ways in this one. It's just the turns are extremely hard to make. Okay, Slalom. Okay, I get it now, I think. It's slalom. I get it. I still think Happy is a bot. Oh, I am by far not a bot. That is for sure. If I was a bot, I wouldn't make mistakes. There'd be no human error. James, imagine time attacking this one. At least it makes Fox viable. Yeah, you're right. That's a good point. Like, a lot of these stages seem to be like pretty decent Fox stages, like, because of the amount of turns. Especially if you did this in Classic. Like, especially if you did these stages in like Classic mode of like 99. The Foxes would have such a huge advantage on these stages, actually, because the Stingrays would have like an impossible time getting through it. And Goose, it makes even worse. Oh yeah, Goose would be like even worse than how I'm playing on this. Like, Goose would literally be so much worse than Falcon on these. And Falcon is like still pretty hard, even though Falcon's handling is really good. Mistakes are intentional to throw us off. You guys. Guys, I'm not a bot. I'm not. I'm a human being, I swear. Mistakes aren't, like, I sound like an AI. I'll work on that for my next update. Yeah, but James, remember Ellie called you AI that one time? She didn't call it directly to you, but we were talking one time, and then Ellie was just like, James, oh, he's AI. So James is AI. So, James, it's just what you want us to think. You're trying to throw them off the trail by saying I'm a robot. Takes one to know one. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. James is hoarding all the RAM. That's such a good point. The RAM shortage, James. You're like the RAM crisis. You're stealing all of our RAM. The AI. So RAM prices are skyrocketing because of you. All because you're AI. Oh, back bumps. Dun, 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 I keep missing that dash plate over and over. James, how much RAM do your fridge need? Okay, Golden Fox, that was not necessary. Alright, did that. The track map makes me want spaghetti. It does kind of look like it. That track did kind of look like spaghetti. I love the lyrics to this. The lyrics are fire. And then we can go on to like Mega Man lyrics. Alright, what's the next stage? Next stage is Silence. Nothing Really's favorite. Oh wait, oh there's magnets. Oh, I didn't realize there was magnets. There's magnets out over here. See, Stingray would have a hard time on this, even, like, still. Falcon is actually really balanced on this. Because it doesn't go too far on dash plates. Like, on dash plates, it doesn't go too fast. Oh, magnets. Those are some pretty good nag turns by me. That was pretty good. You have a stroke every time you see these mini-maps? Yeah, they are, like, unusual, to say the least. It makes the track look deceptively short, but it's actually really long. Because the minimap is so, like, compact. And it's so, like, all the lines are really close together. So it just makes the track look so short. See, that bumper had it out for me right there. I don't know if you guys saw that. That bumper tried to get me. Oops. Hey, there's the goose. See ya, buddy. In ROM hacks, you have the ability to kind of like lap the bots, like the AI. Pico's just taking the scenic route. He's sightseeing. That was a pretty cool ending. If we got a track editor in 99, we'd all be in trouble. Yeah, this is like the kind of stuff that like we would come up with in 99, I guarantee it. This minimap looks like a llama with a baby llama on its back. I was thinking 2 brontosauruses. Their necks are craned to the left. That was a really funny ending. Alright. Next, what's the final one of this GP? Port Town 2. Okay. A little longer than Port Town 1. Okay, so same general map, it looks like, but just a little longer at the end. Yeah, the ending just seems a little longer. Like, instead of cutting left here, like, instead of turning left here, we go this way. Not too many interesting track designs in this ROM hack, it seems like. It just seems like there are a lot of tight turns. That seems to be the theme for this ROM hack. It just seems to be a lot of really, really tight turns. At least Falcon does pretty well in tight turns. I chose a good vehicle for this. Or I should say, like, Zelda, Rob chose a good vehicle for this, because he was the one that picked it. One thing about SNES compared to 99, this is not the case in 99, but in SNES this is the case. When you're in the pit, you don't start gaining energy until the animation for the green beam coming down on you starts playing. So you could be in the pit for like 2 seconds, but you need to wait for the animation of the UFO to fly above you, and then once the green beams start coming down, that's when it starts healing you. But in 99, it doesn't wait for the animation. Like, you still gain health, even though the animation isn't playing. So like, see, look. See, I don't start gaining health until that last little bit, because the animation doesn't finish playing. I just think that that's, it makes sense, but it's like, it makes things harder a little bit. If that were the case in 99, there would be some times where people just, like, wouldn't even gain any health back. Like, it would make Port Town a lot harder, because the pit is really short. Stage isn't too bad. Honestly, one of the harder parts of this ROM hack is honestly the bumpers, because all these tracks are so, like, kind of thin. Especially Port Town. Everyone would be dead on this track in 99. Oh, absolutely. That pit is so incredibly tiny. Yeah, almost no pit. Unironically, Stingray would have the biggest advantage, because Stingray could make all the turns, and Stingray wouldn't really need to boost very much. Because Stingray can retain all of its speed pretty easily. Imagine blue bumpers on here. Oh my. You'd be like, literally if the Japanese blue bumpers came down, like, just give up. Like, it's just not happening. Alright, so one more GP and then I'll call it. And then I'll stream again sometime with the more ROM hacks, because I enjoy them. Gotta stretch out my wrists a little bit. My wrists are a little sore. I need to wake up in 6 hours. Oh, okay, James, you can... If you need to go to bed, don't feel like you have to stay up. But I'm only going to do one more, and then I'm going to call it. It'll just be King League. You'll watch the last GP back tomorrow? Alright, cool. Sounds good, James. Have a good night. Alright, guys, what would you like me to do for the final GP? Do you want me to use Stingray because it's the hardest? Do you want me to use Fox? Like, what would you like me to use? Fox is probably hard. Stingray is probably hard. Goose is probably hard as well. Falcon's probably, ironically, the easiest. Because of the fact how it has good... Why do you want me to use Falcon? I just used it. I love Falcon, but, like, I literally just used it. It's ironically probably the easiest vehicle to use on this ROM hack. Nothing really. What do you think? Go Ray? Alright. I'll probably go Ray. Sorry, Zelda. I'm probably gonna go Ray. Because I just did Falcon, so I'm gonna go Ray. We'll see if this is really hard. White Land 2. Alright. Ooh, this looks... Yikes. This looks like something. I lost all my speed. So this is White Land 1, but with more steps. I'm locked right now. It's like, even at really low speed, Stingray can't even make that turn. Like, that actually might be the fastest way to get through it. Just, like, wall bonking. Aw, crap. Forgot about the mines. Luckily, there's quite a few pits on this map. Rud. Ah. Yeesh. This one's pretty tough. The theme of this ROM hack is certainly very tight turns. That's for sure. Kinda gonna lock in for this. Like, I can't even look at chat. Alright. Looks like a person kneeling to mess with a TV. It kind of did. It unironically kind of did. Nothing really. I just looked at it right before the results came up. It kind of did look like that. Alright, what's next? What's next? Sand Ocean. Alright, what's gonna... Oh my... Yeah, this ROM hack is kind of annoying a little bit. This one's challenging, that's for sure. But it's not like Axon Fanatics X-Zero, where it's like challenging but like kind of fun. This one's like fun, I guess, but it's also just very, very challenging because of turns like this. I mean, it definitely like... It has a certain kind of enjoyment, I guess, because it's so challenging. Like, because the turns are so hard, it kind of nerfs Stingray a little bit, and I think that's something good, like nerfing Stingray in these ROM hacks a little bit. Make it so you can't just keep 478 the entire race. I guess that's kind of nice. Forces you to kind of get good. Crud. Oh, that's a pit there. I didn't realize that was a pit. I thought those were like magnets and they were going to slow me down. I can keep 478 all along this part, which is kind of nice. Losing a lot of health on this, though. I'm losing a crap ton of health here. Yeah, there's not really big pits in this ROM hack either. That's kind of an issue. Oh no. There's a weird quirk in this game, not just ROM hacks, but in SNES in general. When you hit like geometry that's like diagonal, kind of like that, it really like screws you up. That actually retained me more speed than it otherwise would have. I'm over 400 speed still. Do not. Okay. I was worried that bumper was gonna hit me. No, okay. Woo! Yeah, really scared. Don't. Okay. I almost hit that landmine literally every single lap because it's in like the worst spot. Well, I kept so much speed on that. How did I keep like 420 speed on that? That's insane. Wow, that last lap was really good. Yeah, guys, these courses are pretty challenging. That's for sure. Alright, what's next? Mute City 3. Oh, Lord. This is how to make Mute City challenging. That was close. Golden Fox was right there. Out of my way. Okay. Thought I could squeeze through there. Oh my god! Alright. Got a bit of ground to make up. No problem. Light work. And Lord, I'm gonna die because I didn't get any health off that. Get out of my way! Golden Fox! Oh my Lord in heaven, stop! I have no speed because I'm so low on health, I have no speed. Ah, dang it. Okay, this stage is really hard, actually. Bumper was going in reverse? Yeah, that was wild. I got sent, like, backwards again. That was crazy. That was, like, that might be a contender for one of them, like... I have no words. Like, that might be, like... a contender for one of the biggest times I've gotten wrecked in the SNES F-Zero. Because there are many times I got, like, owned by a lot of stuff, but, like, that might be a contender for the time I've gotten owned the most. I think it's actually better if I, like, go slow through this part. Because if I go slow through it, then, like, I don't take as much damage. Because I can wall bonk for, like, speed retention, sort of, but I don't think that's worth it. I can do it here. Here it's worth it. But up here it's not. Oh my... Why? Get out of the way. Like this. I think it's worth it to do this. I still took so much damage on that. Good lord. This is actually really challenging. This is what I meant when at the beginning of this live stream, when I was like, some of these are actually really hard. It's not even that this course is, like, very technically challenging, I feel like, though. It kind of is a little, I guess, but the big challenge comes from the part that I keep running out of health. I think I got it this time, though. I think I can do it this time. Don't hit that guy. If I hit that guy, all my health is gonna evaporate. Yeah, it's a good point, nothing really. I think it is worth it to skip the dash play for more energy, because then I'm in the pit for longer. Just to play it safe, I think that's a good idea. Yeah, so I don't think I'm gonna die. Even if I get wrecked here, I should be alright. Because I have health to spare this time. Definitely the safest way to get through that. Alright. That was pretty tough. And that was only track 3 of this one. Alright, let's move right on to 4. Deathwind 2. Bring it on. Oh lord. Good lord. I keep forgetting that it goes that way. I keep forgetting its other direction. I think I'm good with just hitting one dash plate here. Oh, whoops, I hit a bunch more. Oops. Let's slow down a little bit on purpose. Alright. I wasn't sure which way I had to go. Again, there's not a whole lot of pit in this. There's only like bits of pit every once in a while. They only give me a little bit because by the time the animation plays, it's like I don't really get anything out of it. Oh, dang it. I was hoping to not hit that. Okay, that pit's pretty long at least. That's definitely better to do that, I feel like. I can keep good speed retention in this, but yeah, I'd lose a lot of health by doing that. It's just like my muscle memory. I keep forgetting which way the wind is gonna blow. I keep forgetting. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Slow down here, because I need some health. This is the spot where I can get the most health. I can actually make that turn if I turn at the right time. Oh, these red bumpers. Always in the worst spots ever. They're out for blood. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Imagine if these stages were in 99, like, holy crap. There'd be literally like 90 crash outs, probably. I need energy, like, really bad. I don't want to like die on any of these tracks either, because then if I die on them, I have to like do the whole thing over. What? I was worried I was gonna hit those. Alright, let's slow down. Okay. Okay, game. Thank you. That's exactly what I didn't need to happen. Put a explodey bumper right in the pit so I can't avoid it. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. I know it was my own skill issue, but I guess it's a little annoying. What is that? That's disgusting. I was a little scared right there. That exploding bumper made me very scared. Well, I made it through that, thank goodness. Let me stretch my wrists a little bit. Yeah, those patterns were kind of diabolical. Because unlike 99, the bumper spawns are completely random, pretty much. I think they're kind of predetermined. They're random, but they're predetermined. Like, if I made a save state at the beginning of the race, like, as the bumpers will be the same every time. You're fading, but it's been nice seeing these tracks. We're at the last one. This is literally the very last one. It's this one. This is literally it. And then I'm getting off. These tracks have been really fun to play. These ones are kind of, I'll be honest, they're a little annoying with like the tight turns. Like they're kind of like super duper like tight turns. It's like kind of annoying, but I guess that's just, I'm so used to like being able to stay at 478 the entire race, and I think this ROM hack kind of wants you to slow down, I guess. Also not playing these stages super aggressively, because there's like There's like no pit in any of these, so like you can't even like mess up that much. CPUs seem slow in this one. Nothing really, believe it or not, I don't think they're actually that slow. I think they're actually, it's just I think they hit walls. Because when the CPUs hit walls in this game, they lose like all their speed. So even though they're going like 478 because it's master difficulty, the CPU's pathing in this ROM hack is not very good, I think. So I think they like hit on these like ultra sharp turns, I think they hit walls. So I think they're kind of slow for that reason. So it kind of just seems like they're slow. Even though I don't think they actually are. That's an intentional wall bonk, by the way, because it like keeps a lot of my speed. Well, not only does it make them slower, nothing really, but I'm pretty sure the CPUs are literally hitting the wall. Like, because the turn is so sharp and I don't think their pathing is very good, I think they are literally hitting the walls. And because they're hitting the wall, they lose, like, so much speed. Okay. But also the CPUs cheat by, like, warping behind you anyway. Like, they teleport behind you, so technically they're not really ever that far behind. There's other ROM hacks I have that are really hard. Like, there's a ROM hack I'm thinking of that's, like, harder than this. So that'll be a joy for you guys to watch, I'm sure. A ROM hack that's harder than this. I'm not even, like, S-jetting, because, like, it's, like, way too risky to even do that, I feel like. I S-jetted there, though. Playing it a little riskier. I'm also taking these turns like pretty tightly. Even though my speed is low, I'm still like taking the turns like really tightly. So I'm able to like stay ahead with that as well. Alright. I won. See, like, look at this. See, nothing really. We can take a look at this. We can see the CPU's pathing isn't very good on this results screen. See, like, he's hitting the wall over and over. So see, like, right here, lost all my speed right there. So see, they're kind of slow on this stage, it looks like, for that reason. Yeah, like, look at the speedometer up there. So it makes sense that the CPUs were, like, never really that close to me. Well, that's the end of that. Thanks for joining, you guys. It's been a blast. I hope you guys really enjoyed it, because I enjoyed playing these ROM hacks. Like, I'm gonna do another stream again sometime where I'm gonna play some of the harder ones. There's a ROM hack I'm thinking of in particular that might take multiple live streams or like multiple sessions, because it's just so long. But I played a bunch of the shorter ones, like the ones that only have 3 GPs. So, wasn't too bad. Yeah, no problem, guys. I'm happy you guys were able to watch. I enjoy playing the ROM hacks, and I haven't had a chance to really play them yet, but they're so much fun to do. So, thanks, guys, for joining. I hope you all have a great rest of your night, morning, whatever time it is for you guys. And I'll catch you next time. Take care, everyone.